Hey everyone, this is part 2 of my Keratoconus video. And right now I'm going to explain to you of how my life was, how my life is actually, after doing the cross-linking procedure. Alright, so a little recap. I didn't know about having keratoconus until I got it checked out. The doctor recommended me to get cross-linking done. Of course I care about my health, so we pretty much called the doctor, made the appointment, and got it done. So with cross-linking, what they do is they put, if I'm not mistaken, it's riboflavin or vitamin B drops, which is riboflavin, into your eyes and mix it with this laser. So they put the drops in your eye, then they put the laser on. They have the drops in for about roughly half an hour, and then they do the laser for about another half hour or so. I actually kind of forgot how long the process was. But the whole thing took about an hour and a half, 2 hours. The doctor preparing my eyes and explaining what they're gonna do, then doing the procedure, then afterwards. Let me explain to you guys about this. After cross-linking, it's gonna hurt like hell. When I say like hell, I mean it's gonna hurt very, very, very bad. I have some pictures of I had the nurse take of me during it, and that's a nice little way to show you guys. So this is me. The laser was not adjusted to my eye because you can kind of see it's off a little bit. This one is without the laser on my eye. They delay it every 30 seconds, 15 seconds before they put the laser on, so it's on and off for a certain amount of time, either 15 or 30 seconds. There are metal clamps holding my eyes open. So there's one with the laser, and you can see the metal clamps on the sides. And then here's a final picture that shows the clamps better. As you can see, my eyes were very red. It hurt like hell. Very, very bad. So after the procedure, I felt a little woozy. I was able to use the bathroom, but after about 15 minutes after the procedure, that's when all the stinging began. That's when all the pain kicked in. What's happening in your eye is riboflavin and the laser are mixing basically at the atom level. And what it does is it strengthens your cornea to make it stronger. LASIK actually breaks through it. Cross-linking makes your cornea stronger. So that's why keratoconus patients are not really recommended to do LASIK, or else they'll actually screw up our eyes. So I'll explain to you what happened after the cross-linking. When we were going home, which was about an hour and a half drive, because we had to do it at another location. In the hour and a half drive, I was screaming, crying, pretty much in so much pain where there's no way to really describe it. If you think getting kicked in your private hurts, no, this is much worse. Think of it as, I'd kind of want to say, as a pregnant lady that's given birth, who is getting punched and wants to rip everybody apart. That's my kind of example. I don't think that's accurate, but showing you of how much pain you are in. It hurt very bad. I could not open my eyes. My eyes were literally just sealed. And after going home, I had two of my brothers hold me down because of how much moving I was, how much I was moving. I couldn't hold my body down, so my brother had to hold my legs, the other one had to hold my arms down. Someone had opened my eye, and my mom put the drops in my eye. We had to do about 4 or 5 different eye drops, and after putting eye drop after eye drop per eye, it stung very bad, which made it worse. And they had to do it every 2-3 hours, depending on the eye drop. Some you had to do 2 hours, some you had to do 3, some you had to do 4. So just putting those eye drops in just stung very, very bad. After about 5 hours after the procedure, after we're home and everything, I was able to finally just fall asleep after all that crying. I was able to fall asleep. And let me tell you the one good thing out of this. I think this is the best damn sleep I've ever had in my life. Every hour I kept waking up. So right when I opened my eyes, I pushed my body forward. I put my body back. Once my head hit the pillow, I just fell asleep. I kept doing that continuously for about, I want to say roughly about 5 hours. So my brother came to visit me. My brother's wife came to visit me. My nephew. Yeah, everyone came to check up on me. Then eventually everybody was downstairs, and I woke up, and I went downstairs. One, I was wobbling. I couldn't really walk good. Two, they thought I was crazy, that I should have never have done that. I should have just called them or something. But I was able to go through it. Well, the next day, we went back to the hospital, and they did a checkup. Just in my eyes, what they did was, well, I should have said this before, but after the cross-linking, they put two contacts in my eyes. Just one that helps. Actually, no, they didn't. Well, I lied actually. That post-checkup, they put contacts in my eyes, which were soft contacts just to make it kind of like heal better. And then it came back the next day, and they took it out. So it's still kicking in. It was just cross-linking. And after a week checkup, then another month checkup, then I went back to my doctor for the contacts. So she was helping me getting fitted in again, and then we finally got the right prescription size of the contact for my eye, because we had to play with it about 3 or 4 times, because with my cornea is actually pretty severe because of keratoconus, so they had to find a way to adjust it for my eye. And the RGP is dedicated just for your eye only. It's custom made. I think it was like $180 just for one contact, which is good for a year though. So it has some trade-offs right there. But my vision was originally 20 out of 400, I think, without the contact, which had improved to a 20 out of 200. Sure, it's not much, but some improvements better than nothing. The whole point of the cross-linking was to stop keratoconus from spreading further, because keratoconus is pretty bad in my right eye, where I can't see. As I said, it was 20 out of 400. In my left eye, it was just about to start, so I had like a little hint of keratoconus in there. So hopefully, God willing, that I don't get keratoconus or it doesn't spread. And yeah. So one of the side effects is that I'm wearing only one hard contact, because I can see out of my left eye, but I just can't see out of my right eye, is that my eyes are twitching. Because I only wear one hard contact, which is my right eye, as I said. And with that, as my doctor said, it's kind of like when you're running on rocks, on hot rocks, or just rocks in general. You're barefoot, your feet desensitizes, so it handles it, where it eventually gets used to it. Same thing with my eye. It desanitizes, so it can handle that piece of plastic inside your eye and allows you to blink without it hurting. So after blinking a certain amount of times, for a certain period, your eye gets used to it and it gets better. And sorry about that. So yeah, so that's one thing. My eyes just twitch. It's just, you get used to it, but people don't know you or haven't seen you in a long time. They ask what's wrong with your eye. I get that a lot, whether it's from my college advisor or just friends I haven't seen in a while or whatever. That's one thing that you don't like, or especially since I never wore contacts before. It's kind of hard for me to put it in, but I'm still getting used to it. But the aftermath with it, hopefully stopping keratoconus from spreading, that's pretty much a victory for me. If I can at least get some vision with that contact, I think my vision's like a 20 out of 70 or 20 out of 80. It's a big improvement. I can actually see the outline of people or their eyes. Because if you're here standing, 2 feet in front of me or a foot in front of me, I can't see your the layer of your eye or your nose. I can't see nose shapes or nothing. It's only a blur. So it improves it a lot, especially when I'm driving. The lights at night, the lights are usually thrown off to the side, but with that contact, it's just showing the lights thrown off a little bit. Nothing major. It's much better. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Keratoconus is not something you should just disregard. And if you're recommended to do cross-linking, or if you can do it, by all means, please do so. It's going to help you out a lot. And hopefully it stops getting guys worse, and hopefully they can actually fix our vision so we can actually see 20 out of 20, 20, 30. The better, the better it is, the happier we are. So thanks again for watching. Feel free to comment, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.